What's up guys, this is RassShisha. I'm here today reviewing Fakher Mint or Fakher Nana. So I'm going to just show you guys the packaging on Fakher. Open it up here. So it's a nice little sealable container, comes in a box. I keep mine, have a little collection, but as you can see when you open it up again there's another seal on it. So let's just open it up here real quick. Get this open. So, and inside that is another sealable container. Little Ziploc bag. Comes with a seal on top that you kind of gotta tear off. So, it's really nice. I know everything I get from Fakher is fresh. So, with like 3 seals on it, I mean, come on. So let's dump a little bit of this out. Gotta open it. Let's dump some of this out. So if you want to get a close-up on this, as you can see, it's a red tobacco, dyed red. It's very moist. It's got a thin cut, thinner than most tobaccos I've seen. Not as thin as hookah hookah, but still very thin, very moist. So I'm in a little bowl of it, and I'll cut back when we're smoking. Cool. What's up guys? I wanted to cut in real quick for a quick sec and kind of show you my setup. I'm using a KM tri-metal hookah, the 38 inch. And I kind of wanted to show you this. So I'm using a wind cover. On top you can see I have 2 coconut coals. I think it's perfect with the wind cover, saves you coals, still get thick clouds, everything like that. But I've noticed when you use the wind cover that when you're smoking with a rubber grommet, it will heat up, you get a weird flavor. Sometimes it melts. I've had one melt before and it's just not good. So what I use is a little piece of paper towel. I fold up, enough to wrap it around and fit the bowl on, and I get it damp. Not too wet, otherwise it burns weird and you get a weird flavor from that too. But just a little moist, wrap it around, put the bowl on, it acts just as a grommet. Once it dries you can use it over and over. It's perfect. So I'll cut back in when we're smoking and finish the review up. Okay guys, so we got it smoking. I forgot to mention earlier, I am using a standard Egyptian shallow bowl, heavy duty foil. I think it's the best for Fakher. We're using a KM hose, which I do suggest with your minty flavors and other flavors that they kind of stick a little bit more, like double apple. So a non-washable hose for those is the best. Just kind of keep it aside for just that flavor. So as you can see, it's producing really good clouds.
Yeah, I also think the KMs have a better draw a little bit compared to the Nammers, in my opinion. I think if you smoke, if you already have your favorite flavors, I think you should have a hose for every one of them. We personally do have. We have a minty hose. What do we have?
Apple hose. Yeah, mint hose, double apple hose, a subtle flavor hose for like your melons, your vanillas. I have a hose for testing flavors, and then just another hose for whatever. I have I don't know. You can never have enough hoses, to be honest. So it produces some beautiful clouds. They're not the biggest I've seen, but I mean I do only have 2 coals on, and they're still going. It's ripping really good.
We would rather do taste than burn it and have a lot of clouds. I think that's kind of wrong. I've seen a lot of the reviewers out there. Not all of them, but some of them will stick the coals in the middle and put a wind cover so then they can produce those ginormous clouds, and then you're sitting home wondering, why isn't it working that way? Well, I think, in my opinion, and I don't know what you think, but Fakher and Nakhla, those more traditional brands, they don't have as much glycerin in them like Starbuzz or Fantasia, so they don't really produce those ginormous clouds, but the clouds are really, really decent. And especially with Fakher, you know, I'm sure most of you know that you get that tingling in your throat. It doesn't happen if you do it the way we did it, and I think he's gonna post a video of how to load an Egyptian bowl.
Yeah.
I think we agree that it's probably the best bowl out there for the traditional flavors. We haven't tried Tangiers in a funnel bowl yet, but we will, and we'll tell you how that goes also.
Yep, we have an order of it coming in. I'm also going to San Diego, and I'm going to go down to the Odyssey Hookah Bar. It's also known as the Tangiers Hookah Bar, or Hookah Lounge. Gonna try some Tangiers there, buy a couple packs of it, and we'll have a review up for it. As far as the mint or Nana goes, Fakher's very good. It's got a strong mint, definitely clears the sinuses. It's not the strongest mint I've ever tasted, but it is pure mint. I know a lot of mints out there have like a bubble gummy flavor, like a Winter Fresh flavor. I like this mint especially because it doesn't have that gum flavor.
It's kind of like when you make tea with mint, you know, it's just, you get the straight up mint flavor from the leaf, you know, not spearmint or peppermint or anything like that. It's just, it's like very natural, and I think it is my personal favorite because you can smoke it, I mean, every day and you won't get sick of it. It's that good of a mint, and I think it's a great mixer too.
Yeah, this mint, I mean, with the gum flavored mints, you can't mix it as well with other flavors because then it kind of throws it off. This mint mixes great with other flavors because it's just a solid mint. I mean, I love it for when I'm sick. I always have some around because when I get sick, it clears out your sinuses. It's awesome. It smokes really well. And I mean, I'm going to have to rate this on a 5 scale, a 5 out of 5. And on a 10 scale, 10 out of 10. Because this is my favorite mint. I'm true to it. Love it. I mean, Fakher, it's a perfect cut. Everything wet. I mean, like we said, it doesn't produce the best clouds, but I mean, I'm blowing O's. I got every capability out of these clouds.
If you care about flavor more than ginormous clouds, that's the way to go. I mean, you can always get Starbuzz mint, but you know, have enormous clouds and then be disappointed by the flavor.
It's not as strong. So, all right, guys, the video cut out. I didn't have enough memory, but to continue on. Fakher, it's a very good brand. One thing I really like about it is it gives you such a strong buzz. It's not the top buzz out there, but sometimes I will smoke this stuff and I cannot walk afterwards, and I love that. So all you hookah smokers or hookaholics or whatever out there looking for the strongest buzz, this is a top competitor for sure. So I'll take a couple more hits and then peace.
GenerationHookah.com